Welcome to History and Memes by Alan. I recorded this like 50 times because I don't know how to do an intro. Today we're going to be going over Federal Project 1. Okay. The Great Depression finally ended its reign of terror over the country. This left many people without jobs or low wages that barely kept them afloat. The previous president, Herbert Hoover, left the country in such a mess after his laissez-faire methods that Franklin D. Roosevelt noticed his problem and was like, "This sucks." So he enacted a bunch of programs and agencies called the New Deal. One of the programs under the New Deal was Federal Project 1. Roosevelt wanted to help unemployed people by giving them jobs instead of keeping them on the dole, which is basically defined as money that the government gives to people who do not have jobs or are very poor. However, not everyone was suited for the manual labor jobs that the WPA offered. Thus, the Federal Project 1 was set in motion around August or September of 1935. This project was essentially the WPA, but for artists, musicians, actors, writers, dancers, etc., with $27 million to back them up. Federal 1 was unique in the sense that it tried to sponsor a cultural renaissance by bringing back the private consumerism of the arts back to the public. They were trying to make art a part of people's daily lives again. It soon branched off into 5 projects: the Federal Theater Project, the Federal Writers Project, Federal Music Project, Federal Art Project, and the Historical Records Survey. Each project had their own administration as well. At its peak, Federal 1 had around 40,000 people employed. Some of the most important things that came out of this project was the accessibility it gave people to the arts. They would give free classes for music and art, broadcast productions to millions of people with the Federal Theater on the Air program, and create guidebooks for literally every state and more with the American Guide series, which is still being reissued. However, because of the view that the arts were not real work, Federal 1 faced a lot of criticism. Head administrator Harry Hopkins responded to this with, "Hell, they've got to eat just like other people," and "They are damn good projects, excellent projects. You know, some people make fun of people who speak a foreign language, and dumb people criticize something they do not understand." The criticism about art not being real work was not what dissolved Federal 1. In 1938, talk about making Federal 1 a permanent agency was taking place. 2 members of the House Un-American Activities Committee, the HUAC, argued that every single one of the programs in Federal 1 promoted communist beliefs.
Stick to it.
What? Man, come on, now get the
communism
there. Come on, somebody come.
And dangerously promoted racial mixing, especially the Federal Theater Project. Others were concerned about the waste and inefficiency of the program, largely the subsidization of the arts and culture after the Great Depression. The Emergency Relief Act of 1939 eventually forbade the spending of federal funds for the operation of theater projects and directed that no funds be spent after August 31, 1939, for the operation of any project sponsored solely by the WPA.
Bruh, peep this one. Like, really, peep this one. No more.
Federal 1.
And that was the end of Federal Project 1. Okay, bye.